Right, dudes and dudettes, welcome back to Sink the Bismarck with me, Wolf 190D. How's everybody doing? How's everybody been? It's been a little bit of an absence, I know. But anyway, let's get back to our broadcast for today, for the next time. Who knows how many? We'll see how many we decide to do today. Man, and I was just back into the groove of things. I did a couple of episodes, and then I don't know. I just decided to take some more time off. I'm kind of toying around with the new campaign mechanics. Um, sort of started a campaign as the Japanese. Boy, the Japanese are a little difficult to get going. Um, the Germans have an advantage because they have population and production. The Japanese are kind of isolated way over here, and it's a little tough to get them going because they don't have much in the way of a production basis. The Spanish, I think, are even more limited in that respect. So let me see here. We do have an invasion going on in southern France. Hopefully, we'll dominate all of northern Europe here. But the new campaign changes have been really nice. The minor nations are a lot more active. For one thing, that's been a pleasant surprise. And we're commissioning that battleship. What was I going to do with that battleship? 1910 V-73s. Let me see here. Yes, the V-73, 1910. Okay, so we've got all of these ships. And I really need to start cleaning up. Um, it does give us a ship count. That's actually really nice. Okay, we've got 45 of those guys. We've got none left of this. We've got 45 destroyers just kind of hanging out. The Helgolands, what do I want to do with the Helgolands? I think I'm at a point where I have, yes, I can do 3 superimposed guns. Okay. Let's take a look at our ships here. And we've got the Helgoland. The Helgolands are down on the Mediterranean. I think what I want to do, that's it. Yeah. So he's got 12 nines, and then we actually have upgraded those to 13 nines. 23 5. Let's see here. Yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and do a quick modification on the Helgolands. And let's see here. We are going to upgrade what on these ships exactly? Let's see here. We'll keep him with the steam engines for now, because I think what I'm going to try to do is get around the old. Hmm. Well, first things first. And this is going to be a long upgrade, because what we're going to do is we're going to eliminate these 12s. And actually, the engine efficiency is really good. What we have? We have two long funnels. Um, Now I'm going to try to make this a quicker. I'm going to try to make this a quicker upgrade. Actually, I think what I want to do. What I want to do is, oh, not the rear deck towers. What the heck am I doing? I'm going to go to the advanced foredeck tower. Okay. I'm going to take these 88s. We're going to load him up with 88s. Okay, let's see here. We're still rocking coal fuel. Nose fuse. Enhanced reload. Stereoscopic number 2 with an advanced radio. Actually, it's not too bad right now. But I think, if memory serves me right, I think what I can actually do now is move this ship up to 13 fives. What's the rate of fire? 107. Okay. 104. And give them a little bit of extra length. 102. Okay. Excuse me. We do need a barbette, but what we can do now is sort of begin this process of streamlining. Rear deck 3. Maybe what I can do also is go to advanced rear deck. There we go. Okay. Tighten these things up. Make the superstructure as tight as possible. Alright, that brings that to there. Really? Come on. Okay. That's good. And that, good grief, come on. Give me something to work with here. Checking the arc of fire there. Okay. Okay, so we're still 2,000 tons actually underweight. Yeah, we're still 2,000 tons underweight. Okay. We're at 5 months on the refit. Let's see here. 7 and 7. We're going to pump a little bit more armor onto the fore and aft belt. And we'll say another inch onto the main belt. That'll be really nice. Okay, the main deck we're going to leave alone. The aft belt. Let me see here. Is there a way? Tighten it up just a little bit more. Okay, that's as good as that's going to get. Let's see here. Let's go with armoring. Let's go with 16. We'll go 3 inches on top, and then we'll go with 12 inches on the barbette. That's something I've actually been learning outside of the campaign. And I like to keep my secondary armaments really long for the most part. Gives them more range. It gives them more penetrating capability. We've got TNT 1. Now what I think I want to do actually, I want to go to ballistite with dunite, which is going to give this thing massive penetration abilities. Now, if we go down to semi-ballistic, unfortunately, that's not going to work out the way that I want it to. So let's go with dunite and picric acid number 2. Though, honestly, I think picric acid 2 actually has less damage than the dunite. Let me see here. Shell damage. Dunite actually actually has less. It should anyway. So yeah, so let's go with picric acid 2 and ballistite. Uh-huh. Because these shells, actually, no. I think I want to, yeah, let's stick with TNT1. Though, this is the problem. We're going to run into overpin. Maybe we go to standard picric acid. Let's see here. That's quite a drop off, actually. No, not really. We're still getting around 12 inches of penetration at 15,000 meters, which at this era, 15,000 is probably going to be pushing it. I think we're getting a lot closer than that on most of them. Let's upgrade to Citadel number 2. Okay, actually that's good. We can upgrade to Citadel 2. Though, nope. Citadel's not going to work, is it? Let's see here. What if we go down to 15? 15 is about as low as I'd want to go with that. Nope. Let's keep this at 2 and 2. Okay, so the only other thing we can do at this point maybe go to Krupp 2. Yeah, if we go to Krupp 2, we can get it then. All right. So the inner deck, I'm still going to kind of keep a minimal on the inner deck. And I do like the idea of 6 inches on the inner belt. So that's a lot of meat that shells have to penetrate before they get into anything vital. And we still have a slight forward weight offset. So what can we do about that? We'll go with 2.5 inches on the aft deck, and then the aft belt will add a little bit of armor there on the aft belt. There we can. And this is pretty much 6 1/2 dozen the other. So our over armoring on the rear end is usually generally a good idea, actually, because it's not as angled. Okay, now, do I have enough weight to add any extra secondaries to the ship here? Not really. Now what happens if we bump the wind turbines? We can drop down to naturals. Okay, and then within that, let's see here, we're at long funnel 2, I think, right? What happens? Long funnel 2, long funnel 3. Let's see here. Let's double check something real quick, because I want to maximize the engine efficiency right now. If I can, it's at 44. The triple funnel's going to take up a lot more room, and the triple funnel's not. No, that's not. We get 74 here. We get 82 there. 82 is fine and dandy. That's 89. Okay. And there we go. We're still at a forward weight offset problem. So let me see here. What can we do? What can we do? Can we shift everything back a little bit? go. It's a little cluttered towards the rear, I think, but nonetheless, I think we've got all of our constituent parts down. It's going to be an 8-month refit on that now, and actually we've gone underweight. So what I'm going to see if I can do is cheat this a little bit. And what do I mean by that? I'm going to leave a few things to add to the ship and come back for a refit that should theoretically go a lot quicker. We've got 20 and a half knots with geared turbine engines. Yeah, the maintenance though our maintenance is starting to become a little bit of a thing. Got to start finding ways to reduce the maintenance at least a little bit on battleships. But as you can see, my engine options are limited to turbines and geared turbines. I think once we start getting into semi-oil fuels and stuff like that, I think things should get a little better. Okay, so anyway, we're going to go ahead and save this. All right. Now, one of the nice things that's come out with some of the updates, oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't remount the 88s on the rear thing. That's okay. It's going to be what it's going to be. So it's an 8-month refit. Now, I believe something nice that's come out of this is that, let me see here. Can I, because in the update, I've actually found that was after some of the updates, at least in my update ready campaigns. This one goes back a little ways. Excuse me. The ships, you see, you have to construct at least one ship before you can actually modify it. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take one of our Helgolans, we're going to have to put it in dock and start that 8-month-long refit process. And then we can update the update, we can modify it, and hopefully bypass all of that 8-month unpleasantness, because that's a lot. I mean, it's less than building a new battleship, but honestly, at that point, you may as well build a new battleship. At least the way I try to update, I like to stagger them. So anyway, what do we got here? What do we got here? What do we got here? We've got an Ariadne. Why is my Ariadne in battle? My Ariadnes should not be in battle. Yeah, there you are. It's because you're still on sea control, but we don't want you on sea control. I want you on defend. Because you're a mine layer, you're supposed to be over there laying mines. All right, so let's see here. Any other ships doing things that they're not supposed to be doing? What do we got? It's a convoy. I got a mess of destroyers for this one. Yeah, let's do it. I'll just keep the light cruiser out of the fight. And while that's loading, I'm gonna go grab another cup of joe. Be right back, gang. Yeah, it should come up with a, if nothing else. I did remember correctly. I remembered very well that. Not like I haven't had a lot of time to forget. I was just brain farting. Something awful. Alright, so we're going to set him to retreat. Get you out of there. Okay, and these guys, I would like to set these guys to run over this way. And then what we're going to do... Okay, so we are still rocking this destroyer setup with, I think, four 88s. Which it's proving, it has proven itself. It's a very effective design. It is. It's a very effective. It's proven to be a very effective design. I am not disappointed in it at all. And the enemy transports have guns. What rank are they? They're Mark IIs. But still. Oops. Did I? Why? Why did I do that? Whoops. Leaving my torpedoes on like that? Oh boy. Anyway. Okay. Ooh, and that's gonna be, there we go, juicy. We got a little bit of it. We got, ooh, and then we might get the opportunity for more. Yes, more torpedoes. More torpedoes. Hit more. Yes. Okay. Now the question is, can we drop the bomb on his heavy cruiser? I think so. Ooh, one of them. Ah, that sucks. One of them detonated. Right before it got to him, no less. Just trying to get him out of there. Okay, now. Attach. Get on up to speed, boyo. This is not one of mine then, is it? No, it is. Why is he dragging? It is nice to actually see ships sinking like this. That's supposed to disappear. Ooh, ow. Wow, that's kind of a rarity actually. My destroyers don't often do that. Yeah, this is all supposed to go away when you do this, so what's going on, folks? There we go. Well, that is supposed to. Yeah. Five of those torpedoes just slammed him. Yeah, we had one severely damaged destroyer, but a swarm of destroyers against one heavy cruiser and a bunch of transports is easy and tasty pickings. We like that. All right, all right, all right. So that takes care of that. We got a strike over here. I don't really want to mess around with that. I don't. Those Chinese-made battleships that Portugal bought are kind of a joke. Where am I invading? Okay. So I'm cutting across into Tunisia. Uh, France versus Gambia. Gambia might actually. Um, Gambia right there. So I see France is going to invade Gambia. Theoretically, anyway. One destroyer? Uh huh. Okay. Here's what we can do then. I'm going to move him up to Gibraltar. And. Oh, for crying out loud. Malo, St. Florent. Oh, good grief. Maybe not the time to do that. Nah, we'll keep him with him. This fleet actually doesn't have to have a full contingent. I don't have to do that. Do I? No, not really. Moving to Southeast Asia, moving to the Bay of Biscay. Let's put these guys on an intercept course. See if we can't take out that French battleship. Okay, we've got soldiers marching there. The Italians are taking over this part of Africa. Okay, good on them. Good on them. That's fine. Do I have a large fleet out here? No, I just have cruisers and destroyers. I think most all of my battleships. Where are my battleship task forces? The Braunschweig. We've got Prinz Regent Luitpold's over here in Southeast Asia. And it looks like China is going to invade Fort Bayard. Uh-huh. Okay. I mean, I've had Wiesbaden's. Let's move one of these guys over to Herberta. Dresden. Move you over there. 73 is okay. I was wondering if Japan had any other terrorists because I saw this over here and I was like, man, Japan hasn't really done a whole lot, have they? Actually, they have. They took Sumatra. Okay. Hello, viewer, and welcome. How's it going today? I can't say who it is. I don't have who it is. It's just that I have one viewer. Okay, let's see here. Am I building more? Yes, I am. I'm building Koenigs. So those guys are waiting for the Koenigs. Baltic Sea and Kiel. Let's go to my. No, actually. Oh no, those guys are going with. They're going to be the escorts for that other ship. This guy, however, we'll take you. No, I don't want to move you to Helgoland. I want to move you up there. Okay. He's got 259s. All right. Speaking of which, where am I with cruisers? Do I have battle cruisers yet? No, but we're getting close to battle cruisers. Battle cruisers will be coming up soon. Hydraulic steering gear, and we are pushing big gun research. The small guns we're going to come to Mark III 6s soon. And I think research-wise, we are very advanced, aren't we? Yes, we are, and we're making a butt-ton load of money. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and double down on this is something that I tend to like to do one at a time to get ahead. I think I'm going to start doubling down though. Capital Ship Towers 3. We've got Coincidence Rangefinder number 3 coming out soon. What I would like though, soon, eventually, ultimately. We have a torpedo size. We're at 19-inch torpedoes. Torpedo tubes. We got twin, triple tubes. Okay. Hull protection. Torpedo bulge 3. Already looked at that. Submarine experiments. We are at 5 submarine experiments. It's 1911 and we don't have any submarines yet. Is that good? Is that bad? How good are the submarines since the updates? I do remember them being a little bit of a joke. But anyway, if we can isolate France over to here, that would be fantastic. I'm not ready. I am not ready to start taking over the Caribbean yet. But maybe what I'd start doing, because I've moved a fleet over there, is I start looking at options over in Southeast Asia, expanding from North Oceania. We can maybe take Sarawak. Sarawak would actually be a really good place to start because it produces 29 million barrels a year of oil. And as a matter of fact, as soon as the small guns are done, I think I'm going to switch this over to boilers because we should be, if I remember right, it's under boilers to move over to semi oil and full oil. That's going to do a lot to change the game for ships. It's going to increase their operational range. It's going to increase their efficiency, so on and so forth. And yes, we do have a force pushing from western France into, but we also have the naval invasion, and the naval invasion is going to take them over. So let's go ahead and move on to the next turn. Excuse me. And I think once to threaten Britain. No, I don't want to threaten Britain right now. Leave Britain alone. Britain's broke. Okay, we're gonna sink some transports, and then boom, here we go. We got a nice naval engagement over here. The Prince Regent Luitpolds, which were, I think, some of our first dreadnought builds. Actually, I think they were the first dreadnought because the Siegfrieds were after. So yeah, these guys were our first dreadnought builds. And yes, we have plenty of time right now. Though this is where I'm noticing though that this older save it's taking longer for it to load. So we'll just have to see. We'll have to see where things go. I am enjoying the updates. I've been farting around with Japan, and the AI has actually gotten a lot better at putting together ships. I'm gonna go ahead and set these guys to save. Good Lord. Come on, man. We got bad weather. So let's class ships. Okay. Here's what we're doing with him. I'm going to set him over there. And we'll follow with the Gazelle, and then the destroyers can follow. Destroyers can follow the battleships. Okay, let's go ahead and crank up the speed. Let's see, this guy started implementing everything instead of that hexagonal layout. I kind of don't like the hexagonal layout. It's sort of ambitious. To me, it's really efficient. So, I did it for historical build purposes. That's the reason I put them in there. It is. It's a pain. It's a pain in the rear when you don't have radar because then you have to play this. Okay, we'll ping them using the retreat feature. Anyhow, oh, there they are. Hi guys. Kind of what I've been doing with the Japanese fleets. I don't know that it's going to work the same way with my German fleets, especially considering he's got a bunch of 6.4s. Mark 1 6.4s at that. Good lord. This guy is woefully outclassed. He's rocking Mark 1 6.4s. I got Mark 3 9.4s. We got an extra 3 inches of diameter on his projectiles. Slow him down to 16. Battleships will slow him down. Seas are not helping much, but okay. Rocking, oh my god, these guys are outdated. Whoops. I have not updated them yet. You missed. You missed, buddy. That is the one nice thing about the twin tubes, though. They load a lot faster. Ow, that hurt. They're only going 13 knots. Okay, one destroyer for this whole fleet might be all right. Oh, I did it. I walked right into that. Okay. Slowly but surely, we are just raking this guy's fleet. But hey, you know, what do you expect? I mean, he's still got Mark 1 tech on his weapons. So technology helps a lot. I mean, I hope this in and of itself is evident of that. Technology helps a whole lot. All right, let's go ahead and pull him out of here. He's starting to take a beating. The Gazelle, actually, you know what? No, not really. Just shell after shell. Pen, pen, pen. Can you hear it? Can you hear it? Can you feel it? Anybody else remember that Richard Pryor, or that Richard Simmons character on The Nutty Professor? Yeah, that guy. Oh my god. His armor's worn out. It's gone. It's worn. Okay, now let's take these battleships, and we're gonna plug them right on up into the middle of all of this. So let's go ahead and speed this up. technology, and crew training. Probably the two most important things you can push. Secondary batteries. Sure goes T7 and T11 is right behind it. We'll call that there. And the ship stats. That 2 out of 8 hits. Okay, that's not occasional. Cause a decent amount of damage. Battleships, on the other hand, their main guns, no, that's ammo. Main gun accuracy. It's not stellar, but now I'm curious if they've fixed some of the issues with not being able to upgrade obsolete ships. Because I mean, historically that happened. You got to keep that in mind. Historically, people did upgrade obsolete vessels. Um, .9 inch bores. 23.5 knot speed. Yeah, he's pretty well ready to go, at least at close range. So it's a fast battleship. Uh-oh. The problem is that most of my deck guns on this ship are doomed up. We'll see how we handle the little torpedo boats. He's a little battered. He's got some battle scarring. Let's get this phone up into this fight. Oh wow, he's a low fuel, so he's only able to do 18 knots. That's another new thing I picked up on. If you can tell the enemy speed. And my light cruisers are doing 26, so yeah, we can still, this torpedo boat, we can still run him down if we absolutely need to. Nicaragua and Bolivia have all been conquered by the United States. French Guinea against French Sudan. Okay. France failed to gain control of Gambia. Too bad for France. Dutch New Guinea's leader was found as... Where is Dutch New Guinea? Okay. I think I can manage that. Dutch New Guinea. Where are we at with that? Dutch New... Oh, wait a second. Is it? Aha! Okay. Well, hell, I got a fleet over there right now. If I can get them. Yes, let's take over Dutch New Guinea, please. And these guys, yeah, these guys are still the 1906 variant. So we'll take him And we'll put him in Aniaria. Yes. Okay, move. Okay, now, the invasion of southern France is progressing nicely, I do believe. Yep, we're still at 100%. Look at that. Okay. Now these are those. Okay. Now he's got a heavy cruiser there. And in Gibraltar, I have the 1910s. So let's go ahead and bring these 1910s. We're going to move them to Dakar. 26 and 6, move. Yeah, something like that. Okay. That'll about do it for this episode. So, as always, folks, if you have enjoyed the content, please be sure to leave a like, a subscribe, a follower. To my returning viewers, thank you very much for the continued support. And again, my apologies for taking such a long vacation. Anyway, till next time, folks, this is Wolf190D signing off.